Ladies, if you're looking for men at the bars and clubs, you're doing it all wrong. Let me tell you where the actual good ones are. If you are like me, you are getting a little bit tired of swiping right, swiping left. And I don't know about you, but I desire something tangible, meaning I want to actually smell that man. Because, listen, ladies, y'all know how it is. If a good smelling man walks by, you are immediately like, oh, hello, how are you? To see who is wearing the good smell, right? So I am looking for more places to meet men in person. And I have been testing a couple of these out. And I wanted to share with you some things that not only have I done, but some things that I am looking to do, and some things that you probably may have already done, but let's do a little different spin on it and see how it goes, right? So, the first place I think that I neglected were coffee shops. I recently have been writing a book and looking for different places to just different environments sometimes help me write, and being out amongst the people, the real life people, able to observe them and write at the same time. But coffee shops, I have been seeing some men coming into coffee shops, and you will find some men actually sitting and working, some doing some business meetings. So I'm keeping my eye and thinking that that is a very good place. Also, I have my little notes here, bookstores. I am an avid reader, and I have seen, I like an intellectual man. And I find that if they're in a bookstore, you already know they're there to do something that you already love to do. So if you're an avid reader, that's one of the go-to places. Someplace we go, I multiple times a week. I am always at the grocery store, right? So I have been kind of hit on at the grocery store a few times. I have been asked questions in the grocery store as a way of breaking the ice, which is cool. And I have run into people that I hadn't seen in a while in the grocery store. So now I'm looking at the grocery store as a different type of place. And possibly when you're there, finding something to spark conversation if you do see a man or a woman that you are interested in. And I tried this one out just to get a little practice first. I'm wondering, what's a good size? So I heard that a small, tight hole is best.
Morris butthole is the sweet Swiss watermelon things.
You are a churchgoer, if you're a faith-based person, or you, whatever religion you may participate in, going to church or temple or wherever it is that you go might be a good place to meet your mate. I recently, well, not recently, but I've been going to a newer church than I previously had. So it's been a little while I've been there, but it has been really interesting to see, little tasty treat walk by in the aisle. Pardon me, excuse me. Hello, good morning. But that might be some place that you want to see and meet other people. If your church offers group activities, if there is a fitness group or something with wellness, or even, if they have a Bible study or something non Sunday or whatever day you observe, whatever that different day is, those may be good events to go and see who you can meet and see who's there. You know that at that point you share in the same faith, you know that you would be equally yoked. So, might I suggest possibly looking around in church to see who you think you may be interested in. Networking events are also a great space to meet people. If you are in whatever industry, there are different places that you can go, even if it's just like a community event, networking event, or for business owners or whatever industry you're in. I think that would be a good niche that you could dive into and meet different people of all industries, and business owners, and people that are even local to your area. So if you don't listen, if you don't like to drive far for a date or be with a person that is very, very far, this possibly is something good because then you know the people that you're meeting, they are the ones that are in your area. So that's a good thing. But different networking events, if you find your local community meetups online, definitely put a little energy into searching and finding where those events are taking place. Even something like a farmer's market, people are out that morning, they're buying fresh produce. Get to know the people around you. Okay, this next suggestion, I am actually going to try. I will give you an update as to how it goes, but I have had some friends that used to be firefighters, okay? And firefighters, as you know, they cook in mass for all the people on shift that day. I am going to take some cookies, some brownies, some muffins. I'm going to do something. I'm going to bake something. I'm going to take it to my local firehouse and possibly say hello to all the firemen. Y'all, that sounded so thirsty, but listen, it's hard out here for a pimp, okay? I am going to do this by any means necessary, all right? So we're going to meet some new men's up in here. But I for real am going to try that because I heard from some friends, some trusted advisors to try it out, just see what happens. But just go into your local fire department. Hi, how are you? I appreciate you working, taking care and protecting our neighborhood and see how that goes off for you. So just something small. It doesn't have to be, something big, but just see who you meet, see who's on shift. Maybe you might, catch somebody's eye. You never know. But if you try that one before I do, drop it in the comments. Let me know how it goes. I feel like the gym is always a good place to meet people, especially if there is a machine, because I've done this before. If there's a machine and you're working out and you're not sure how to use it, but there are men going back and forth and they're just jumping on, doing what they do, or lifting weights. That was my thing, doing those lat pull downs. I could never figure out how to attach the bar. Go up and ask. You got on your cute little gym clothes. Your skin is looking good because you got a little glisten, you got a little shine. And excuse me, could you show me how to work this? And oh, my name is Dee, by the way. So break the ice. Just start talking to people, and that's how things happen. Sometimes people don't realize you're there until you make yourself known. So let's go make ourselves known. Okay, this next one has worked for me in the past, but I haven't done it in a while, and I do plan to do it very soon because it is football season. But going to sporting events and even sports bars. All right, if you're going to sit there, get some wings, sit there, watch a game, even if you're not interested in it, just sit there and pretend, but be around all the handsome and beautiful people and just order, even if you sit there and order a soda or whatever and sit there and drink it, but just start a conversation with somebody and talk about the game. Oh, are you rooting for this team? Who's your favorite team? Whatever it is, that is a good place to meet men. So I am going to try this one too. One Sunday or one Monday night for football after church Sunday, and go sit in there, order a little buffalo wing or something, order a little french fries, and sit and see who I can see and if I can be seen. So if you try that one, if you try any of these, please let me know in the comments how it works out. I have not tried this one yet, but I have friends that swear by going to Home Depot on a Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Okay, listen, all the men that are handy dandy, that have projects going on in their home, one, they have a house because they're doing something DIY. And they're, handy, they're fix it, they're going to fix what's broken, but they come in early because they want to get started. So that might be a place to meet a couple men. They're painting, maybe stand in the paint chip card section and ask, would they suggest this color or do they like that color? I don't know what it is. Whatever question you might have, if you see somebody you are interested in, sidle right on up to them. First check for the wedding ring, ladies, okay? Don't be the home wrecker. Don't do that. But if you think he is single, inquire, but ask a question, start a conversation, and see what happens at 8 a.m. Maybe, you'll end up at a coffee shop and, he's buying you coffee that morning. Car shows are another great spot. I am from Detroit, and every year they have the Detroit Auto Show. And let me tell you, I was younger then and I did not know the power in which I had, but going to an auto show or a car show, men everywhere. I definitely would suggest this one. Go, be comfortable, but be cute and go be seen, okay? And you do a little looking as well and see who you can find and see who can find you. So the goal is to put ourselves in places where we can be seen and possibly find a match. Next time you're taking a flight, maybe go a little bit extra early just so you can sit in the airport lounge. Listen, the Delta Lounge is tea, okay? It is one of the nicest lounges I've ever been in. But go sit in the lounge, and then you already know whomever you meet, they like to travel because y'all are both in the airport. They're not afraid to fly. So let's take a flight. Let's hop a flight somewhere, go to somebody's island and lay out for, 3 or 4 days. But definitely always keep your head on the swivel and, and be cute. Men are visual creatures, right? So it's okay. Put a little lip gloss on. It's not going to hurt you. Just be visually appealing. All right. That's just my advice, my suggestion. I'm just saying you catch what you want to catch, how you want to catch it. But these are just my suggestions and my ideas and some things that I plan to do. Alumni fraternity events. Honey, listen, they all come out, okay? They all come out. You want to be in that place when they come out. Look online, see what's happening in your community. In fact, my last tip can be combined with this one because any medical conferences, dental conferences, places that hold conferences at your hotels in your downtown areas or your convention centers, find out what's coming. All right, we have the last quarter is upon us. Find out what is in your area. Go to the local hotel, sit in their bars, sit there and drink a club soda with a lime in it and see who you can see. If you're sitting at the bar, that man is coming out of that conference from being there all day. He's going to have to go somewhere and eat dinner. He's going to want a little after, dinner drink possibly. So sit there, even if it's a sporting event they're showing after the conference on the television, go sit there and see who approaches, see who you can see. Just talk to somebody, talk to the bartenders. The bartenders have the info. They know who's coming in. They know what conferences are coming. They know they know the tea. They know all of it. So go make friends with the people. Call your local hotels just to see, ask, is there a medical conference coming soon? Marriott. And see what they tell you and say, yes, we have the such and such. I know there's a medical conference in Boston coming in October. If I have time, I will find a list and have it for y'all and do a post or do a quick video, just some different places if you are near that place to do a conference and sit there afterwards and just talk to people and meet people and see how it goes. Why not? Right? We aren't getting any younger. I feel like this is the season where I am going after everything I desire in life. So, with this next quarter coming and the close of 2025, let's lock in and go out with a bang. I hope some of these are able to help you in your journey, in your dating realm that you're in right now. Thank you for coming on this journey along with me. It has been so much fun. Thank you for commenting and engaging. And thank you for your support. So, if you stayed in the video this long, go ahead and like and subscribe and enjoy your day. But whatever you do, please don't forget to let the day enjoy you on purpose. I will see you next time.